Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Tech. I hope you all are doing fine. And welcome to our first tutorial video. And our first tutorial video is on web designing. As I have told you in the previous videos about something web designing, some pillars and all that stuff, so I will just recap it for you guys. I mean, not just the recap, but we'll give you some more information on that pillars, and then we'll start doing our work. So there are four main pillars of web designing, and that is first one is HTML, the second one is CSS, the third one is JavaScript, and the fourth one is Bootstrap. HTML is one thing that gives, you're supposed to write all the tags in it in HTML. All those tags, the image tag, the anchor tag, etc. There are many of the tags, and we will be doing this. And HTML is our today's topic, though. And then comes CSS. CSS gives you the designing. You can link your CSS file with the HTML, and you can design everything. You can give it colors, images, and everything. You can play with CSS, you can say, in simple words. And then comes JavaScript. JavaScript lets you your web pages looks interactive. When the user use it looks interactive for him. I will show you how it works. And then comes the Bootstrap. Again, the bootstraps give you a whole responsive website, as I have told you in the last video as well. You can play your website, a user can see it in iPhone, its PC, laptops, tablets, iPads, any other phones. So whenever I went to the class and my teacher told me that today is a new topic and we are doing this, so the first thing that came into my mind is how does it physically looks like, and then I can start doing all that stuff. But first show me the output, how does it looks like. So that's what I am doing today. Now let me show you guys how HTML physically looks like. So this is an HTML file, and I will open it in Dreamweaver so that it looks easy. Don't even bother to think that what am I doing right now, because I seriously don't want to do it in Dreamweaver right now, but to make it simple, because it's a bit colorful, so that you can understand how it looks physically, I'm just doing it. So right now, don't even bother to think what am I doing, just see. So here it is. This is an HTML code right now. All those blue lines you can see, all those tags, this is an HTML which is read by the web browser, and the thing which is written in black, all those text in black color, that is the text which we will see on our web browser, although the ones in the blue won't be shown, because it's the command for the web browser that what you are supposed to do with the text in black. So once you have seen this guys, these are all the code. This is listing over here, this thing. So now let's play it on our web browser and see how it looks. We'll open it in Chrome and see how the outputs shows. So here it is. As you guys can see, I have told you that all those text in the black will be seen on your web browser. So here it is, but the code in blue color won't be seen, because that's the command only for the web browser, not for the user, so you can see it. So I'll just close it off. So here is the HTML file. So let us see one more thing, and let's see how well it works once we merge that HTML file with CSS. So I've done it for you guys. I will show it right now. I'll just only play it directly. So let's see how will it be shown to the user once we there it is. So this is how you can see your HTML code once it is linked with the CSS. It looks amazing, it looks colorful, it looks nice to the eyes. So here it is. So let's get started. So finally we are on our today's topic, and that is HTML. So what does HTML stands for? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. You guys have been through the word hyper, you know what is text. So but the main word out here is, what is a markup language? So a markup language are designed for the processing, definition and presentation of text. The language specifies code for formatting both the layout and style within a text file. The code used to specify the formatting are called tags. So this was the book definition, but if you want me to simplify it in a one line, so the simplest definition of markup language will be is a language that is read by a web browser. As you guys has even seen it in the file I have just shown you on the HTML, that all the commands were read by the web browser. So the other main markup language definition will be, it is a language which contains an opening and closing tag. Yes, it contains an opening and a closing tag. Opening tag is simply looks like on the both side there is a bracket, and in the middle the name of the tag. But in the closing tag, it contains both sides the bracket, in the middle the name of the tag, but before the name it contains a slash in it, which tells the browser that now the tag is closing. So let's go through some examples of tags. So here it is. HTML tag with an opening and an closing tag. The slash tells us that it is an ending tag, closing tag. An opening tag head and closing tag head. An opening tag body and closing tag body. So here's a tip for you all, that tags are also called elements or markers. You can call them elements, you will find it on some other videos, or you will find it on the internet called as elements and markers. So the tags are also called as elements and markers. So let's get started and start doing some practical work. So we will start with exercise number 1. So the very first thing you're supposed to do is open a notepad and then start writing the code. The first code that you will write is doctype HTML. And why do we write it? It defines the web browser that the code that we will write is in HTML file. This doctype HTML tells the browser that the code which is written, or the tags which is written, is in HTML5. So the next code that we will write is, I will make it a bit cleaner, is HTML, which tells that it is in HTML files are starting. So the next line we will write another code, and that will be head. So you will be thinking, as we have opened a tag and we are supposed to close it. Yes, here we will close it. Now we have closed the tag. So what is an head tag and what does it do? A head tag, you can simply say it's a container. It's a container. Whenever the web reads the file, an HTML file, the first main thing it reads is head. Head is a container which contains all the files linking. You can link your CSS file, you can link your Bootstrap file, JavaScript file, meta text file. Everything is written in it, so that web browser knows what it is supposed to do by the leftover by the coming up word. So you can also write the title in it. So we'll write a title and let's make it exercise. So we will write title. So the title will make over here as exercise number 1 and then close this tag. So it's written exercise number 1. We'll just clean it up, make it a bit. So now the container is closed. Now the other code I will write is body. So here comes the body tag and we'll just close it off in the bottom /body, close it. And then in the body tag, the first code we will write over here, the first tag in the body tag is h1. So what is an h1 tag? An h stands for heading. H stands for heading and 1 stands for its default font size, but we are only supposed to write h1. This is heading. Close the tag. As I have told you guys, these tags in the bracket won't be shown on the web browser. This is only the command for the web browser. The only thing which you will see or the user will see is the text in between them. The exercise number 1 will be shown, this is a heading will be shown, but not anything else. This doc type HTML won't be seen, this HTML tag, this head, title tag and body tag, nothing will be seen. Only the text in between them will be seen to the user, or you guys can see these tags are only for the web browser. So after h1 we will write a p tag. A p tag is a paragraph tag. Is a paragraph tag. So just you're only supposed to write p for the paragraph tag. Over here we'll write this is a paragraph and then close the p tag. So now we were gonna play it. So to play the file and the web browser, we are first supposed to save it. We'll go to the file and click save as, and over here remember this thing, you will never save the file in .txt that in the default manner. You're supposed to give the name exercise .html. Always remember this, you're supposed to save the file in .html. Just save it and then you can see over here it's in a Chrome default manner. So let's open the file and let's see how does it looks like. So here it is. So here it is, the text we have written over there is seen over here. As I've told you guys, only the text in between those tags will be displayed. This is heading, it's over here. This is a paragraph, it's over here. h1 looks bigger than the paragraph because h1 default font size is big and it's in a bold format, although p is for the paragraph and it's in a shorter format. So let's do some more, write some more tags and see how does that shown on the web browser. So the next tag we will write over here is called a center tag. We'll close the tag /center, close the tag. What does this center tag do? Just copy the text from above, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste it. I'll just make it look better. Yes, here it is. So now what does a center tag do? So let's save the file and see, and the web browser, what does this do? File, save, here it is. So the center tags put all those tags that comes in between those center tag, it make it into the center of your screen. It puts all those the tags which comes in between the center opening and the closing tags, it put it in the center of your web browser. So you can see the difference. In the first h1 and p tag we haven't given the center tag, but in the second we have given the center tag, and it's the center of a web browser. So that was the c tag. So now let's move towards another tag that will be br tag. It's called the line breaker. So first of all, take a paragraph and write it down, anything you want. This is a paragraph, and we will break the line. Now this you can see it on the other line. So what does this it says? It says this is a paragraph and we will break the line. Now this tag you can see, line, make it a line. This line you can see it on the other line. So what it's supposed to do is, when we will play it on the web browser, it's supposed to not be on the same line. This whole line is not supposed to be on a same line. It's supposed to break from this and make this line comes downstairs. So let's see if does it work. No, it does not working. Why this is not working? It's in the same line, but it's supposed to, this line supposed to be over here, but why it is not working? It's not working because we haven't given it the br tag. The br tag is for the line breaker. It's called the breaker. It's for the line breaking. Now we'll save it, Control S, and then play a web browser, and here it is. Now you guys can see that the line is broken, and which you guys have mentioned it, it's gone to the other line. Even you can do it anywhere. You can put the br over here, save it, Control S, and then let's see if just reload the page. Yes, here it is. Wherever you have written the br, the line has changed and gone to the next line. The text has gone to the next line. So that was the br tag. Now our next tag is an anchor tag. So now we're supposed to write an anchor tag. So what is an anchor tag? An anchor tag is represented by A, and it's for the linking. You can write any of the word and then give a link to it in the tag. So whenever you press that word, alphabet, or any of the image, even you can give an anchor to the image, it will open the site or the folder you have linked with it. So I'll show you, it will be easy to understand. So first of all, you're supposed to write an A anchor tag. You're just supposed to write an A and then write href. Href means reference, which means where you're supposed to what are you supposed to want it to give. So I will give it a link of a website called Free Software In. It's a good website. Usually they're building it up. Sometimes if I wanted to download the software, I use this website only. I will copy. It's a good website though. C-Clean, I want antivirus. They have many of the other software as well. So you're supposed to copy the link, minimize the screen, and you're supposed to paste it over here. You're just supposed to give this and just give it an So now we'll write an alternative name. It's for if in case your internet is slow or the user's internet is slow or something else, you can write if the link won't open or any error occurs, so the alternative name will occur. So over here I'll write free software, although it won't be displayed until there is an error or something else. Just close this tag. Now write the word that you're supposed to be linked. So I will write it over here. This is a link, and then just close the anchor tag. Let's save it. Control S, and then see how does it work. Close this. Here it is. So here's that link. It's in a purple color with an underline in it. You can see we have written it over here. This is a link, and same over here, it's displayed like this, and when we press it, it goes to the website that we have linked it. And so this was amazing. So this was an anchor tag, and as I have told you guys about the alternative, it won't work until there is any of the problem. It's, you can say it's a backup kind of a thing, so don't think about it that much, but it's good if you write it when you're writing the anchor code. So now the next tag is an image tag. So let's start with the image tag, but before going over here, I'll write a PR for the line breaker and then put the image tag. For the image tag, the code is IMG. Yeah, it's not the OMG, it's IMG. Just kidding. So it's the image tag, and then you're supposed to write the source src equals to, it's this source is equals to the reference, but in anchor we are supposed to write reference, but in images we are supposed to write source. So here's the source, so you're supposed to give that image name in it. So here's an image. I will go to its properties and see its name is subscribe. I'll just copy it, and the format which it is saved in is .png. So I'll paste the image over here, the name of the image, and then write .png, and then again that alternative name. I'll only write picture, and then you're supposed to give the width to it. We can give it a 200 pixel, and then height, and we'll give it a 100 pixel, and we'll see. But remember, in image tag there's not an ending tag, as it was in anchor, it was in P, it was in center. Image does not have any ending tag, and same goes with the BR. It only has one tag, and that is an opening tag, and same goes with the image because it does not have the text after it. So let's save it, Control S, and then see how does it work. So here is the image, guys. Now you can see here is the image. So yes, we are done. We have seen today the doc type HTML, the HTML tag, the head tag, the title, the body, the H1 tag, the P tag, the center tag, the anchor tag, the BR tag, it's over here, the image tag. So till today it's enough. So see you guys on Thursday. So see you guys on Thursday. We aren't going any further than this tag, but from Thursday I will be explaining you each and every these tag, like H1, it's all elements and attributes and styling, the center tag, the P tag, the image, there are a lot of attributes and elements in it, so I will be explaining you. Every tag will be having its own single video. So see you guys on Thursday with another video. So till then, take care and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.